For the first time ever, they're actually opening up City Hall to extend their voting hours.
Part of that plan is to take this sidewalk and expand it from 5 feet to 10 feet.
Right here in front of this home is where that teen was shot. We are getting a better look at this site as the sun comes up here. It's in the shadow of the Strat. But again, if you're trying to go northbound on the way to Lee Canyon, you are not going to get anywhere this morning. Growing frustrations here at Harry Reid Airport as the numbers of delays and cancellations keep going up.
I think I found my seat already here, but I'll keep it warm for you. It's a little chilly this morning, but it will be great this weekend for baseball.
This is delicious, whatever this is.
It's all good. I have a whole tray to myself.
Actually, it looks like we're on another planet. What is this space that we're in here? Now, when your golf game isn't doing so well, this is the way to go, huh?
Then come to the Cannon Bays, exactly.
This bizarre story started here, where Danielle rented a car just like anybody else. As part of its plan to combat the pilot shortage, Allegiant has launched its 3 Pathways program, sitting currently on 60 acres developed right here, and more than a few hundred acres behind the university. The future of airport security screening is being tested right here in Las Vegas with this self-screening prototype. Good morning. What can I do with my phone? Does it need to go in the bag, or can I have it with me?
It's already the brightest object on the Las Vegas Strip, and now it might soon become the loudest.
Once you book a car, it shows up a few minutes later without a driver in the front seat. This sign is all that remains of the crimes, as they've had to replace this door multiple times. People think ice, they think like skating ice. What's so special about this curling ice?
Brian has details on exactly what happened that led up to that shooting. Brian?
Good evening, Brian. Now we're learning new details in this case. Metro Police held a press conference this afternoon where they released the identity of the man shot and killed by police last Thursday. That man is 49-year-old Seth Wilson, who also lived in the apartment complex where the incident occurred. Now take a look at this surveillance video. In this video, you can see Wilson with a rifle in the lobby of his apartment complex. Multiple 911 calls were made around noon on Thursday. One of them was from a man who entered the complex in this video and saw Wilson with a rifle. Metro Police arrived at the complex and found Wilson in a hallway with a rifle where they confronted him.
Wilson exited the apartment holding a rifle with the muzzle pointed towards the ceiling.
Wilson died at the scene. As a result, officers Matthew Kravitz and Andrew Buckland were placed on paid administrative leave pending the outcome and review of the incident. Now, both of these officers are assigned to the Tourist Safety Division downtown, and both have been with the department for more than 5 years. Now, police say had Wilson survived, he would have faced the following charges. That includes 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon on a protected person, assault with a deadly weapon, and resisting an officer with a firearm. Now, tonight, there's still an ongoing investigation, and those 2 officers remain on paid leave. Reporting at police headquarters, Brian Will, 8 News Now.
From posters to t-shirts to even this truck, it's just one of the many ways they're getting the message out to find some answers to what happened to Reba, the bulldog, this past July. From people to pets, dozens of people showed up to this gas station in Centennial Hills on Tuesday to show their support for Reba, like Stephanie Herrera and Eric Bain and their bulldog Cosmo, who closely resembles Reba, who was found taped inside a plastic tote near Maryland Parkway and Flamingo in the triple-digit heat on the night of July 25th.
It was a little too close to home, I think. That's what really brought us out here to support.
Carlos Herrera was there when Reba was found and rushed her to the vet, where she died days later.
It's been an emotional roller coaster, you know, just seeing everybody here, that we're still fighting for her. Her story hasn't, gone to dark. We're still going to fight for her. We're still going to find out who did this.
Now, more than a month later, there are still no answers. That's why Vegas Pet Rescue, along with radio station 98.5, are canvassing the valley.
We've heard from people around the world about this, and it's not really what we want Las Vegas to be known for. So let's get this case wrapped up. Somebody knows something.
They're turning up the heat on this case with 10,000 flyers, hundreds of Justice for Reba shirts, 48 billboards around town, and a $50,000 reward leading to an arrest in the case. It's all for one dog that has moved so many people.
Justice for Reba!
These Justice for Reba events are happening every day this week in different areas of the valley to spread the message and hopefully find some answers. Reporting in Centennial Hills, Brian Will, 8 News Now. What you see happening is a year of work becoming reality for these nearly 400 students. It started when student success advocate Dion Eagles noticed many students did not have warm enough clothes during the winter last year.
When I asked them, I'm like, why do you have on your mother's coat? You know, they're like, well, we need a coat. So she gave it to them, and I said, next year, not on my watch.
So they reached out for help, and a nonprofit called Operation Warm answered the call, along with help from TJ Maxx.
This is the first event of its kind on the West Coast.
These volunteers behind me are handing out hundreds of jackets just like this to the children here so they stay warm this winter.
Look at that. That's amazing, right?
Let's go ahead and give this one a shot.
We're getting coats. Our coats are all brand new. We make them ourselves, and they're high-quality coats with a hood, fleece-lined.
Kurt Polster and his team of more than 40 volunteers handed out the coats and gave each kid a few goodies from TJ Maxx.
So you can just see the smile on their face and how much it touches them, but I think it also touches us as well.
How's it feel? Feels good? Okay.
Warming hearts and preparing these kids for the weather changes ahead. Brian Will, 8 News Now.